Hello. All right. Took care of some laundry, this and that. Brought a bag out, and I need to dump this trash in here. The last of the bags. So I'm gonna use this box for, who knows, right? The addiction is real. I've got to stop saving boxes. I really think I have plenty. Because what I'm thinking, actually what I know I need to do is the boxes I do have, I need to break them down. At least, and try to flatten them. Because I've got a lot. So I need to do that. But that's all going to be part of the moving and organization that I cannot wait for it to happen. All right, I finished this one. She's done. I just kind of decorated a little bit more. This, I didn't change any of this. This is an actual envelope. This was fun to make, actually, really was. I need to do some more of that. It's weird though, that spray, the distress spray, I got the walnut stain, and on anything, I want to say that isn't white, it turns to a gray color, dries to a gray color on it. Like here it kind of dried brown, but also gray. So, I don't care. I still like it. Remember, this one is just kind of decorated, not heavily. I didn't go far with anything I did. There's a couple things I took a little time with, but not really that much. These were done already. I just stuck them in here. That's always a help, right? This is part of the shoebox stash. More stuff. The usual things in the pockets. Right here, yeah. Paper. Come on. There we go. Just a pocket here. This, I did actually the most with this than probably anything in here. It's just a little tuck spot and a couple cards and some folks. And a little thing on the back. This is the center. I'm leaving it blank. This is a one signature journal. I did nothing with this. This can be opened up on any side, and you can use it as another bag or whatever, or you can leave it as it is. So I left it, so whoever gets this can choose if they want to add another pocket here or not. And then, yeah, I don't do a lot. It's all up to you. And these last pages, see, I did this one. This is one of the envelopes I got from Amy Jo's journals that we did our swap. So I wanted to use something in here from her. I'm going to be hoarding a lot of it, so I was willing to let something go. And I'm going to try to use something in everything I make. So, and then I left just these pages just alone, so anything can be done with them. And that's the back. So she's done, and she needs to be listed. And you know how it takes me forever, and maybe I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll try to get to it tomorrow. I don't see it happening today. It's because I have to stand and take the pictures. I do it on the bed because that's the biggest spot in our fifth wheel that's flat and has nothing on it. And that's only because we have to lay on it at night, or trust me, that would be covered too. We started out in that fifth wheel and it was amazing. I'm telling you, we moved out of a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo, which I loved actually. It was perfect amount of space. Just loved that place. And this was down in Mesa, Arizona. And then we decided, okay, we're moving up here. We're getting out of the city down there. It's getting too crowded. The whole Phoenix metro area is a mess. No thank you. I love visiting, but then get me on out. I mean, you risk your life driving there anymore these days. And we were nearly killed 4 different times on the 202 freeway out there that one year, and that was it. I'm like, all right, I'm done. We're out of here. I'm not living here anymore. We can't even drive to work without some dumbass trying to fit in between us and the car in front of us, and there's no room. So You know how people are when they drive and they get stupid. But, so we got out. Why did I say all that? Do you know? Shoot. We moved up here, but yeah. So, oh. Right, the space in the fifth wheel. We moved out of a, wow, I can't believe you know, okay, mark the calendar. What's today? Because something just happened. I remembered something that I thought I forgot. I'm going to forget it again if I ain't careful, you know. But yeah, the fifth wheel space-wise compared to that two-bedroom, two-bath place, you know, we moved into the fifth wheel, and at first, we got rid of a lot of stuff, and we downsized a lot. So we had room for everything. We moved in there, and I'm like, wow, I think I've got a cabinet to spare. This is cool. So we had plenty of room. You know, it wasn't overly crowded. Everything fit nicely, and then as you live in it, you want to change stuff. We took out our dinette, and I had to add a desk because I had to work from home. I had to sit in there in a comfortable desk chair and have room, you know, to work in there. So then that changed everything, and room just becomes less and less as you accumulate more. And it's like, we need to get out of here. So I'm gonna be so excited when I actually have room for all this stuff. So yeah, that is why in the fifth wheel I do my Etsy listings on our bed, because it's the only big enough flat spot. The other place down in Mesa, there's been plenty of spots, a counter, kitchen table, and all that. We don't even have a kitchen table right now. We got to get one for this new place. But anyway, this one's done. I don't know why I felt the need. You know, there is a mute button on there all. Please let my video run, but you feel free to mute me anytime. Anyway, I will try to get this listed. If you're interested in... Blah, blah, blah. I have her promised out to anyone who finds me those Dollar Tree bookmarks that you color in. They're black and white, and they have two different kinds. They have the botanical, and then they have a travel set. And I think there's 50, I want to say there's 50 bookmarks in each pack or something, or 25 or something, but then you color them, and I saw one or two people haul those, and then they're gone. And I've never seen them come into either of the two Dollar Trees that I have access to. So I put out the word in one of my other videos that if anyone can find me, I'd love to have two of each, or even three of the botanical, actually, and just only one travel would actually be perfect. If anybody could find those for me and mail those to me, I'll give them this journal. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer in hopes that one of you all just walk in one day and like, oh, Tina wants those. And if I get 8, okay, I'll find another journal to send to the other one of you if you send me, someone else sends me 4. No, seriously, I mean it. 4 of those sets of the color in, you know, they're black and white, you color them, bookmarks, botanical and travel. 4 sets. I don't even, you know, botanical's preferred, but I don't care. If you can find 4, let me know, and this is yours. Okay? I just finished her. It's just, you know, this is a mixture of this, and this is great because I don't have to worry about selling it. Sometimes I feel weird with like Heather and Jan's images in here that I've used, and Ink and Page. And Ink and Page, I mean, a lot of these pages are barely covered. Some of them aren't covered at all, and that is their stuff. And I know it's okay, you know, because I've done something with it, but sometimes I still feel weird about that. I don't want to mess up, because there are different artists that have different rules. It's not the same with everyone, so... because I didn't pay for any of these. They've all been free, so it's, you know, changes things a little bit. But anyway, I mean, I would love to pass her on to somebody if you find those bookmarks for me. Yeah, this piece of vellum's here too. Coffee dyed vellum. And then what I discovered is where I glued it down, it didn't change the paper, it just made the image more visible because it was wet. So that's all, it's just more of this image is visible. And I know that doesn't look great, but I said at the time I think that I was going to leave this, and whoever gets this can change this however they want. You know, my journals are never finished. They're always ready to go for whoever. So, and this one actually is a really good mix of writing area and pockets. A lot of my journals are just mostly pockets. But this is a great balance between the two. Or you could just, oh, coffee dyed paper. Is there anything better? Is there? I just love how it wrinkles, and oh, I just love it. Anyway, you got these beautiful ink and page images, and these adorable hither and yon little cards and stuff that I've got tucked in here in places, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I think she's pretty. I'm no great journal maker, but I think she gets by. Yep. For a year and a half, 2 years in, not so bad, right? I'm average. I figure I'm just kind of average. But anyway, that's all I'll ever be, because I'm too humble to be anything other than that. All right. So, Dollar Tree bookmarks, y'all. Please. I'll give her to you. She will put in freebies and goodies. You know I always do. Okay? Thank you. I'm going to wait a week. And if not, then it'll probably take me a week to list it anyway, to be honest. So, it's really no different than the norm. If I want to be completely transparent. Yeah, so she's in her little protective bag. Because this is Arizona, it's dusty out here. I try to bag up everything. Once a journal's created, it's in a bag. Because, you know, even when I get in the fifth wheel, it's still going to get dusty in there. Because I'm going to have windows open, you know, get fresh air in there and stuff. So even those journals are going to be bagged. Or in something, you know what I mean? Maybe inside a cupboard would probably be fine. But we'll see. I've got a cupboard that I could put them in. So, okay. Well, I haven't finished this journal yet. This calendar journal. Excuse me. I had something in my eye. Let me get a clean wipe before I mess with that. I just messed with my eyes. Ooh, last one. Ooh. Love these, by the way. $1 or whatever, 25. But these are usually pretty darn wet. They put a lot of liquid in those. I'm discovering. I just want to get this side. Just, you know, I just rub my eyes and everything. I don't want to. I try to keep my hands clean when I'm working on this stuff. I don't eat while I'm working, ever. And if I do, it's like I'll pull back and sit and eat, and then I'll take it out of here and go clean up, and then, you know, I might eat in the vicinity, but I don't eat while I'm working. So, nope. And except one thing, I don't want any food remnants out here, because, I mean, you know, we're sealed up now, and we've managed to keep the mice out, which is really your biggest hurdle out here is the mice and the, oh my gosh, those little groundhogs. Or chipmunks. Chipmunks are called. Oh God, they're so cute, but they're horrible. They're so destructive, and it's just terrible to have to think of something I've loved and adored all my life, little chipmunks, and now we can't have them around. That's not fair. Anyway, here's the calendar journal. All I've done, I'm not even in the mood to do this yet. I'm not. I got a lot of flats in here. I just collaged some pages down. And some of the pages I left. Whoever buys this can do this, and you can cover these up or do whatever. I just like the images. And I wanted to tie in with the cover a little bit, you know. More of that. Just love that. And come on. 2 pages. This one's my favorite, as I've said. Haven't done anything with the center on these. I need some washi or something. Love that too. These vintage papers are just the bomb diggity. There's a big pocket with coffee dyed vellum or glassine, and there's paper in here also. I love this image the most, so I left it because that sun is just adorable. And then I still haven't decided on these 2 pages, but I think I don't know. But then that, and this is just cute. So, you know, some of them I just left. This is a bag. I used to put a bag in every single journal I made, and it's kind of slacked off on that. What happened? There we go. It's a Dollar Tree clip. There's the back. This would be something good for me to take with me, because I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys yet. The gal I ship my packages through, the pack and ship out here on the country road that we live off of. She wants me to do a class on this, on this junk journaling slash whatever kind of stuff you want to call it, glue book, art book. I don't care. I'm just calling it journaling, junk journaling. That's just it. But she thought it'd be really cool if I could do a little class out there. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And I don't care if it's kids or a mix or, you know, whatever, because her daughter is getting into this. And I'm thinking, because I was going to just buy some comp notebooks and take, but I'm thinking some old calendars and show them how to use that as a journal. Because then they just cover up the pages. And it's an old calendar. Teach them the rules, some of the basic rules of junk journaling. You know, use everything you can that you already have and repurpose everything you can. That's junk journaling, right? So I'm really excited about that. Once it warms up, I know we're going to do it, and I'm kind of getting stoked about it because it's getting nicer out. But this is temporary. We're going to get cool again. It's going to be down in the 50s. I looked at the forecast. Excuse me. Whew. So, I was going to sit here and work on this, and I just don't want to. Does anybody want this as is? We could do another swap or something. Or someone wants to buy it from me for like 20 bucks or something. 20 bucks out the door, you know. I don't think it'd be too bad on shipping. I don't know. Let me know. We could do a Venmo or something, or Zelle. I haven't done the PayPal thing yet, and we could do that. But I don't know how to invoice you with it. If it's not hard to figure out, then I'll figure it out. But if it is, well, we'll see. This is not finished. Like, there's a lot of flats, but it's just ready to go. Oh, I just love this. All this paper. Oh. But like I said, each seam needs, and this is a center, by the way, each seam needs some washi or something in it. Unless you like it like this. Because being a junk journal doesn't matter. Not a bit. Doesn't matter that's, you know. Why is that string doing that? This is loose, actually. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's not. Nothing's moving. I don't know why that's so loose. But, yeah. Yeah. If someone wants this, you want to finish it out or something, that'd be cool to see what you do with it. I'd love to see that. But otherwise, you know, I don't know. It'll sit here and maybe. I just love the paper bag. That does it for me. This whole back part I like. But, yeah. See, this vintage stuff is really this is all so cute, and I love it. And this is just a mix, you know. That's what my journals are, though, and most of them are eclectic. Most of what I do in life doesn't jive. The same way I decorate and all that, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling this today. I'm actually kind of enjoying the pages as they are, just like that. Because every time I open this, I'm like, ooh, I love this, you know. Every time you've seen me, and I've always hemmed and hawed and oohed and awed over that music page. So, every time. So I don't know if she's just not ready to finish yet, or she's ready for one of you to finish. You want to send me something that's unfinished? And I'll send you this that's unfinished? Finish it February. I'm sorry, your YouTube handle is not coming to me. Finish it February. I'm sorry, but that's the hashtag finish it February. I'm gonna find out. And she's doing a thing where we were finishing. Is it? I can't remember who. If it's Joanne or who. Yeah, no clues. I watch so many different people. It's, you know, y'all blend in sometimes. So, I'm a 63, you know, year old lady. All right, yeah. So if anyone wants to swap again and send me, you know, a journal or something like that that you haven't finished, that you just really aren't feeling it. You're just like, I don't know. I just can't. Every time you pick it up, it's like, I can't. I'm not feeling it. At first, I was just having so much fun, and you know, Tim Holtz, you can't go wrong, and the images. That's what makes this hobby so easy, is because the images are just all ready for us. They're just perfect. So, and yeah, let me know if you want to swap-a-rooney again with me and send me something you haven't finished yet. So I'm gonna jump off. I need to figure out what I want to do. If I want to stay out here or go in. I'm getting hungry. I think I might want some of my pierogies, especially now that I just said it. That kind of sealed the deal. So I think I'm gonna go take care of that. Okay, yeah, you want to switch? Sure, anything? No, it doesn't open. It's not meant to open this way, but it could. You know, most of the pockets are the other way, but do what you want. Still use it that way. You know, whatever. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.